Hello guys. Yes, here is Gio's review channel. We are now going into a Maurice Sam TV's video titled Worthy Words. Featuring in this video are Maurice Sam himself, Ekama Etim Inyang, and Michelle Oluwafemi. In this video, Maurice acted as Etim is such a guy that right from his childhood days, he used to bully. He talk and speak to people anyhow, even his mates, friends, anyone that has anything to do with him. They know him as in someone that is not even afraid. He just doesn't even watch the words he utter to people, whether it's hurt people or make them, he just speak anyhow. The series of, girls that he had encounter with, he talked to them anyhow. He used abusive words to them. And this has been the order of the day with him. So this time around, it happens that he met with a woman out there that was, sort of needing help, assistance, because she got robbed, and what she said, and wanted him to support him or assist him with some amount of money for her to get back to her destination. Right then, he had to talk, rudely to this woman. He used every of the negative and, those words that could break that woman to her face. And the woman was trying to make him to see reason that he needs to watch his words, that the words he uttered, it has a lot to do with him. That he should watch the words he's using. That kindness is next to godliness. He should embrace kindness. He shouldn't treat people like trash. He shouldn't talk to people anyhow. So love, as he was, as this woman has approached him, he left that scene. But from that time henceforth, he keep on seeing the woman in his dream or even in his car, trying to communicate to him that he needs to have a change of heart and mind and be careful in the words he uttered. Now, the woman appeared to him while he was, having a nap. And as he woke up, he realized he couldn't speak again. But a night before that time, his uncle called him for assistance, financial assistance, and he had to talk to the uncle rudely and carelessly. So all this happened and he wasn't even remorseful at all. So now, since he couldn't talk again, he went out. He wanted to go and get some things from the supermarket, and the cashier there, had to, just wave him aside because he couldn't talk. So it was from there now he now met with this lady, Evan. So Evan happened to be, let's say, his childhood, let's say, schoolmate. So And that time he used to bully this girl, Eben. He made a life, a living hell for Eben. That time, that Eben's parents had to now take her away from that school that is very close to their house to a little distance school. That it was as a result of that, taking her from that school where she was, that this Emmanuel, that is Etim, used to bully her, that the parents, on a day that they intend, going to go and pick her from that distance school, that they had accident and they both died. That was how she became an orphan. So that experience made Eben not, to always have a bad, negative memories about Etim, that is Emmanuel. Now, as she now met him in that supermarket, she too came there looking for a job. He now made this guy very, very helpless. So that was how she asked to come in, collect his phone, to try and read what he wanted when they realized that Etim couldn't talk. So she now asked to help him to get all the stuff that he needed, and even to help him to take the stuff to his car. And right there and then, they exchange contacts. So Etim now call Eben for an interview, and he was able to give Eben the job. That Eben has to be his mouthpiece. He has to be the one talking for him because he couldn't talk. And that was the time Etim was having his girlfriend with him, and this lady came in under the pretense that he's carrying Etim's pregnancy. So she now came in to come and stay. Although she is very, very, she's in love with Etim. So she now decided to seize the opportunity, to just come and stay. She lied about the pregnancy. She wasn't actually pregnant. So this is what they get to know later on. And it came evident. So Etim had to walk the lady out as he puts the words in his tablet and his phone, for able to act accordingly to face the lady. So she left. So they continued that way till eventually, Maurice, along the line, will still keep on seeing that woman that was telling him, warning him that he should mind his words and he should be worthy of his words. So this reoccurring of this woman in his dream and physically now made him, eventually he had to come to realize, and to, the thing really broke him down, because the woman came the last time. I mean, the time she came with a force, trying to strangulate him in his dream, telling him that he should repent, he should be worthy of his words. And it was from there he got sick. So it was Eben that now has to come around to come and take care of him till he get better. Even there was a time Eben had to, Eben's daughter has to come around to just, from school. The aunt dropped her, and that was how the daughter really met with Etim, and she was a very lively baby girl. Etim even said, she likes the way she is behaving and acting, because she was able to make Etim, happy. Despite the fact that he couldn't talk. So that was what led to you know Etim's coming to realization, and for him to repent eventually from the way he has been talking and speaking, talking to people without reasoning and thinking that he needs to be kind to people. So that was what brought about, is kneeling down, praying to God for forgiveness, and calling on all the people that he could get their contact, begging for their forgiveness. And eventually, he starts, taking on the restitution, as in trying to find a way to make those people, to be happy with him. Even the same thing with Abon. He has to give, scholarship to Ebon's baby, Irioluwa, for her education, as well as to be supporting Ebon. And he eventually has to even call back his girlfriend and professing to her that he knew that she she was the only one that is meant for him. So that was how they now came together. And eventually, that woman that was coming to him in his dream had to eventually come to him to meet him, and was happy with him, as in he has changed. He has turned over a new leaf, and get to know, to the realization that there is what we call power of language, and also that there is strength, in having families, people around, especially in time, both of the time you need and the time you need to share things with them. He has to call upon his uncle, apologize, as well as start, supporting the uncle's family too. So from this video, we see that there is really what we call power in our tongue, that our words are our weapons. So having watched all this video, you see that there is a lesson there for us to learn, in which we need to mind the way we talk to people. We need to be kind to our fellow human beings. We need to show empathy. We need to be considerate. We shouldn't look down on anybody. So I encourage you all to try to watch this video. You like, share, and comment on it. Thank you all. God bless.